In this PREPIFY review, we will be test driving the goTenna off-grid communication device. So what better place to test this out than Arches National Park? I absolutely love to explore the outdoors. As most of us know, our smartphones have many uses to make our daily lives easier, but don't work very well or even at all once we get out of the city. Once in the mountains, or in this case, Arches National Park, our options to keep in touch with each other are pretty limited, ranging from things like handheld radios to just keeping in line of sight or shouting distance with each other. And probably someone like a child has even gotten lost and we've had to go search for them. I wanted to go out and find some sort of device to help us in these situations, so luckily we have a pair of goTennas to review. goTenna is a Bluetooth antenna that turns your phone into sort of an advanced walkie-talkie. Once two or more smartphones are connected, you can text message one person or many people if they're connected, see their other locations on offline maps, and also be used as an emergency beacon. All of this with about a 20-hour battery life. Pretty good. The goTenna was pretty easy to set up. I needed Wi-Fi on my phone to install their app, which was found on Google Play. Once installed, I went through the setup wizard, making sure I had Bluetooth enabled. After that, I hit next and then tested it out. We want to make sure that we download all of the needed maps. What's cool is that you can download street level maps by state and detailed topographical maps by region. So I decided to download the street level maps for all of Utah and of course topographical maps for Arches. Keep in mind that the more maps you download, the more space on your phone you'll use. Once you've done those steps on your second phone, you can now pair the two devices. So before we head out, I want to make sure that we're both connected, that I can text back and forth between the phones, and I can see each other's locations. While out on the trails, we attached the goTennas to a couple of our backpacks and sent one of the groups ahead. We set up one of the phones to automatically send out their location every minute, which is a pretty cool feature because we knew where everybody was at almost near real time. We also sent a bunch of texts back and forth. What's cool is that if you have 2 or 3 antennas attached, you can not only send one-on-one texts, but you can also send out a group text to everybody. Now let's talk about range. With our tests, we were able to achieve about a 2 to 3 mile distance with each other. Keep in mind that it purely depends on the conditions of your environment. Looking at other articles and other blogs, people are getting, somewhere upwards of maybe 2 to 3 to maybe 5 miles. A little plug about goTenna's newer feature, they offer mesh networking. So the more people that you have in your kind of goTenna network, the further range you can have. Pretty awesome feature. One thing I wanted to talk about was recharging the goTenna. It does have a 20-hour battery life, but if you're going to be using this for longer than a day, I'd probably recommend bringing a power pack and maybe a small solar panel so you can not only recharge the goTenna, but also your smartphone. So now that I've used the goTenna for a little while, where does this make sense in my gear? I definitely use this device if I'm with a group outside of cell reception, especially if it's for a long duration. Walkie-talkies are great, but knowing where everyone is a definite added bonus. This is also great if you have kids in the group and you're worried about them kind of wandering off. And I can see me using this with my family and friends while we're out hunting. It's always hard to know where people are, in relation to you, so this is very beneficial. So what do you think? Would this device work for your outdoor needs, and how would you use it? Let us know in the comments below. If you would like a more technical review or a review on goTenna's new products like the goTenna Mesh or the goTenna Pro, go ahead and let us know.